but inside the bike, it was inside the phone basket, it was a bike.
This video is titled, "Are You a Real Man?"
It's New York, man. The 1 Minute Podcast. You gotta be dirty, man.
I'm buying drugs. First, I'm getting cash, and then I'm buying legal drugs.
Do you think you get excuses because you're a girl?
Yeah, that's why the drugs are out. Oh, I only have a 20. Is that okay? Thank you so much. And he's like shorter than me, so he's like right at boob level.
What do you think a real man is?
Boob level. I think a real man.
I think that this is the most asinine question I've ever been asked in my life.
Really? Why?
Because I don't think it leads anywhere.
No?
No, I don't see how it's generative. I don't see how it makes the world a better place. Do you?
Well, I think conversations about what people really think make the world a better place. And getting to what people really think about the ideas of gender, like it helps. People get to reflect on their ideas and how they present themselves to the world.
Yeah, but that's just for jibber jab. And in real life, the stakes are much higher than just jibber jab. There's a way to have conversation that adds to society.
What about this conversation is asinine and doesn't help?
I think a conversation about what makes a real man is really very 20th or 18th or 19th or 17th century. I think you're living in a different time.
Just by asking the question?
I think you're asking a question that is no longer as relevant in the 21st century, and you're trying to make it relevant again.
Well, doesn't that...
I would argue that it's more relevant in the 21st century.
make it even more relevant, the fact that it's been relevant for hundreds of years and now it's changing?
You're my ass off now.
You're laughing and engaged in the conversation.
But it's not engaging anymore. It's kind of bullying and abusive.
I'm bullying you?
A little bit, man. You didn't like my answer, so now you're gonna try and pick on me a little bit, right?
I'm just trying to figure out what you think. I don't think I'm abusing you.
I'm gonna walk away soon.
Okay. Later.
What? Nah, that's weird. She's weird as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, she's weird.
Oh my god, I hate that question. A real man? Oh god, I don't fucking know.
What don't you like about men?
They're like the cause of all the problems in the world.
You made the first sin.
Yeah, me? How do you know I'm a woman?
Climate change is bad. We're protesting the climate
sign?
change rally.
What's the point of the protest?
We're not gonna go to.
But what the fuck? Okay. Never mind. I was gonna say something about climate. Never mind.
School, we're not gonna go to work. We're gonna protest the climate, and hopefully, eventually, legislators notice that we care about this and we want change.
Shawty, I ain't gonna lie. I'm going to work every fucking day. Not because I support, or not because I don't support climate change, but because these gas prices is going crazy. Inflation is up like damn near almost 8 fucking %. My savings account gets 0.1% interest. 0.01% interest. So, with that being said, I'm not making enough money. So by me not going to work, that's going to interfere with my bag. And me supporting fucking the abolishment of climate change. Sneako's about to laugh at her dumbass. But me not supporting climate change, just I don't know if that really helps at all, to be honest with you.
Should pull up.
What is that gonna do?
It's honestly also just very empowering. It's fun. You meet people. You know, you care about the climate?
I do care about the climate. I'm not sure what this does though.
But does it hurt? What else are you gonna do? You feel really good about yourself.
Do you think you do it to feel good about yourself or for the climate?
I mean, I do it for the climate, and an added positive is that you get to feel good about yourself. You know, it's win-win.
You do it if it was raining?
Ooh, no, if it was raining because the signs would get really soggy.
Yeah, but the climate still is effective when it's raining.
No, but activism doesn't take breaks.
You were out again protesting yesterday?
No, I wasn't protesting. I was getting drinks, so it was different. You know, work.
Why get drinks when you could be protesting?
Well, you can't always be protesting.
Why? But activism doesn't stop.
Yeah. You be at protests or no?
I think it's. I went to some of the Black Lives Matter ones.
Did you feel good about yourself after you?
No, I didn't. I was looking around this is such a waste. We're yelling these names. I don't even know these people. I'm not doing anything, and the politicians don't care. Half these people are here to just steal.
But I also think that a lot of the differences between men and women aren't as large as people think they are, and that's a lot of what
Really?
society has conditioned us. Yeah, I do think that.
You don't think
Why
you're
he's zooming
As
our
large as
hands?
people think they are, and that's a lot of what
Really?
society has conditioned us. Yeah, I do think that.
you don't think you're way different than me?
I don't know you.
I know you. You bleed once a month, then you sit down to pee.
Yeah, that doesn't mean.
Bro, what the fuck, Sneeko?
You know me.
But that's enough to be like, that's very different than my life.
Is it?
You bleed once a month. You have like to clean your whole thing.
So you've got to clean yourself. What do you mean? What is
Not
that?
by
What-
bleeding.
How can it be fundamentally different as a human being? The fact that I menstruate.
Because it has a.
Also, you don't know. You
No,
think
no, no.
you know,
It has a
you
relationship.
might not.
It has a relationship to your emotions. Like every month, have a hormone imbalance and you become emotional based on your body cleaning. We don't do that.
I don't become hormone imbalanced.
Well, your hormones change and you become more emotional.
That isn't entirely true. You don't
I
just
mean,
become more
okay.
emotional.
You don't think really? You don't think women get more emotional in their periods? Like, don't argue everything. I am generalizing, obviously, but like you can agree with
Yeah,
that.
but I'm just saying, like, I think making it seem like that makes women radically different from men.
Is she fucking dumb?
How do you go from being a boy to a man?
You realize that your actions have consequences.
You don't think boys think about that?
No, I think boys think, I think that boys understand certain levels of consequences, like someone's gonna be mad at me. If I do this wrong, I'm gonna lose this, but they don't understand, internal consequences. And then when you're a man, you realize, oh, I shouldn't do this because that's a bad thing to do in general.
What do you mean internal consequences?
Like guilt, empathy. Like, for example, a boy wouldn't push someone into the train tracks because they could get in trouble. But then a man wouldn't push someone into the train tracks because that's gonna hurt that other person, and then they have an empathy.
You think boys don't have any? You think boys are psychopaths? That's just sociopath. That's just not acting with empathy is just the definition of sociopath.
A little bit, yeah. I've had pee-filled diapers thrown at me by boys, and no one with empathy would do that.
People masculinity topics. Do you do those? Do you do you're
What's your judgment right now? Alpha male?
Bro, this shit is, bro. The spicy chicken sandwich hitting, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
you do those?
I'm a red pill guy?
Yeah, do you do those?
I'm an incel?
Maybe, I don't know. I feel like a lot of podcasters are. A lot of male podcasters.
Why do you think that is? Why male podcasters? Why is it? Why do you think that?
Because I think men have a lot of pent up shit they want to say, and
we should talk about it, right? Shouldn't we talk about it?
Yeah.
Rather than letting it build up,
Yeah, for sure. It's just sometimes it's misinformed. It's the ones where they're talking about.
Sometimes it's misinformed.
Women a lot of these. I think those are misguided because they sound stupid.
What is stupid about it?
It sounds very insecure, a lot of them. Men just are not respectful anymore. And I feel like a lot of the podcast kind of reflects the sentiment that
Shit, spicy, bro.
that
I
is
wasn't expecting that.
women are just interchangeable or generalizable. Yeah, I don't know. That just sounds stupid to me.
We could generalize women just like you're generalizing men.
I'm not generalizing men. They see a hole, and I hate that feeling.
Inside the bike, inside the phone basket, there was a bike. My best move, the eye gorge. My name is Ken.
Ken, are you a real man?
Hell yeah, you damn Skippy.
What makes you a real man?
What makes me? I got a real. I'm lying, man. I don't know, man. I'm still a little boy, man.
Have you grown up did you ever have a phase where you were toxically masculine?
Yeah.
Trying too hard?
Yeah, maybe so. You probably watch a whole bunch of pro wrestling and going around looking for fights and shit. You know what I mean? Going around thinking I'm Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair, super kicking people, chopping people, that sort of thing. Spinning toe hole. Can't go wrong with that. Cause I usually try to put people.
Bro, what is this nigga talking about? Bro, what is he talking about, bro? What the fuck?
The figure four, because my name is Flair, and like Ric Flair, I used to try to put people in the spinning toe. The figure four. But a lot of times they flip over, so I won't be able to get them that other leg. So I just keep turning like Terry Funk and do the spinning toe. The height definitely helps.
So you're saying you can't be a real
Bro, what? Bro, what? What was that?
man if you're gay?
If you take it from a philosophical point of view, it defies the argument for procreation. It's this simple. Penis to vagina, child. Penis to anus, feces. It is that simple. You understand? And I've never seen a contrary. In my opinion, that's not an opinion. It's done to weaken black men more so than anybody else. We are the ones that put up the hardest resistance to that kind of behavior. Two other factors.
What do you think about Lil Nas X?
Lil Nas is sick in the head.
Think that they're demasculating the world right now?
Yeah, every single day, son.
How?
It's like ushering in a way of life that has become an identity. You know, like your sexuality wasn't your identity before. You know what I'm trying to say? You got out there representing yourself, did your 1-2, whether you rap, did fucking backflips, so crack, whatever the fuck your skill was. That was you. You did.
Niggas said so crack, like so casually, like niggas are just out here slanging crack, bruh. Tighten up.
Did your thing. Now it's like you don't have to have no skill set, but because you do backflips on dicks, you the fucking man now. No disrespect to nobody, but it's like, or because you're gay or you're this or you're that.
You're brave.
Yeah, and you get like this extra, I don't know, kind of like
Points.
boost with the society, and it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, I don't knock anybody. You know, I'm not against anybody representing themselves, but at the end of the day, I think everything should be fair. What do you offer? What's the content of your character? How do you get down? I don't care who you sleep with. You know what I'm saying?
Lance Lumen.
Lance, are you a real man?
Yes.
What makes you a real man?
I don't pose.
You see a lot of posers?
Yeah.
How can you tell a poser?
Don't you? I mean, let's be honest.
Were you ever like that before?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What were you like?
Well, I was super jealous and super, you know, nobody crosses me. Nothing goes wrong with me. I got control of everything. And I got beat down enough by life in general.
Not people? People didn't beat you up?
Oh, yeah. Sometimes people, I'm sort of a fight combat choreographer, so I don't get beat up a lot. But,
You shouldn't. This is your special.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I just got beat down, you know, by a lot of times the people, my partners, you know, because I was trying to be super masculine, and, you know, there's only so much of that you can take, I think, you know.
Why do you think you acted like that? Like, what were you trying to prove?
I think it was the stereotype of what I thought that men were, you know, strong men were supposed to be. And so I was overcompensating.
Who were you trying to impress?
Whoever I was involved with.
Do you think it was men more or women more?
Women more, yeah. Yeah.
It works, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And it gets you in trouble, I think. Yeah.
And you don't really get substantial relationships with that if you're always there.
Exactly, because you can't really go very deep, you know, because be soft and you're weak.
True.
You know?
So you're more sensitive and open person now?
Yeah.
Do you notice the world seeing you differently now that you're more honest about how you feel?
Yes.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way. In a very good way. Yeah. And I see people doing it now, what I did, and I'm like, okay, I know where that's coming from. Yeah. Yeah.
You notice that, like, people in traffic, like guys in the gym, like what?
Yeah, exactly.
How much can we embrace? How much sensitivity can we embrace before we're weak?
That's a really good question. That's very good question. How much before we're weak? I think it's always a balance. You know, you're trying to be real and genuine without giving in to every. You know, you still need to stand your ground. You know, about what you believe and what you value the highest. Yeah.
How much do you think of that as acting? Like, were you aware that you were putting on a show?
Yep. I think most of it's acting. Yeah. Because, you know, it's not who you really are. Usually, almost anybody who's doing it is posing.
Did you train?
I train, yeah.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
What they're doing, they're changing the definition of rawness of a male and a female by putting it in between categories.
Why? Why do they not want real men?
The society kind of want a kind of dampened men. They're afraid of masculine men in the sense of being macho. They don't like that type of look. They don't like the hardcore Mike Tyson. If you go through the prison system, you're systematically broken down. You understand my point? Yeah. And they kind of know a man's natural urge for sex is going to be what it's going to be. So when you're incarcerated, okay, they make sure they put those kind of images in front and reward you when you swing the other way. You understand? So these are facts. I don't give people theory. I give them facts.
I'm Alan.
Good to meet you. Alan, are you a real man?
I don't know what the real definition of a man. I was raised by a single mother, so it's kind of hard for me to like say what a real man is.
What do you think was your main male role
Same.
model growing up?
My uncle.
What do you think like you missed out on that other kids didn't by having a dad?
Like teach me how to shave and stuff like that, like how to talk to a girl for the first time, or losing my virginity, stuff like that that I can't talk to my mom, you know, that I would be able to talk to my father, but he was never around, so.
It's a fact, bro. That's a fact. That nigga spitting. No cap. Losing the V card, bro, I was like, damn. I mean, it was tough. Because, like, bro, I just saw, like, I used to just see prawn. And I was just like, bro, I mean, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it came down to be honest. Luckily, I saw a lot of prawn with condoms on. So, I knew to wear one. And then, fortunately enough, the girl that I was with the first time had a lot more experience, so she was, you know what I'm saying, she was kind of holding my hand through the whole thing, you feel me? But yeah, it was pretty legit. He's speaking facts. And then, like, how to shave for the first time, bro, I never shaved before, like, never in my fucking life. So my first time I fucking shaved, I was in basic training, and like 4 years ago. My first day, well, I got there at night, so then like maybe like a few hours later, we went to sleep for probably like 2 hours, and then we had to wake up and then start our day. Bro, I woke up, I'm already discombobulated because this is like the least amount of sleep I've ever fucking gotten. I didn't always used to sleep 6 hours, bro. I used to sleep like 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. Like, I used to sleep for a long ass time, bro. I used to like crazy. I used to sleep like crazy, but then I would grind for a long ass time while I was awake. And then as soon as I was done grinding, sleep. And I would just go to sleep for however long until I woke up. I would just wake up whenever. Like, it didn't fucking matter because I had no daily obligation. I had nowhere I had to be, right? So, first day, basic training, I go to, there's like this alarm that goes off every morning at like 5, I think, and then right after that it goes dun, dun, and that's like the last sound. It's like dun, and then all you hear is boo 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 boo, because that's like the fucking like the TI like beating on the fucking door. And then like I just remember that sound, bro. And then I woke up, never shaved before, and the only shaving experience I even have, even thing to model after, is fucking commercials. So I'm trying to shave, bro, and like I didn't use like the little, like, you know how they have like the little, like, the soft part, not the soft part, but like the rubbery tip where you like rub it on first. It rubs on the rubber and then it cuts. You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't know that. So I'm cutting that bitch straight blade, bro. Everything was fine. I had the shaving cream and everything. Everything was fine, straight blade. But then, like, I think there was a part where I went too deep or something, where I didn't like cut all the way. Nigga, that shit went shit. Bro, my whole fucking like chin was leaking, bro. That bitch was, bro. That shit was so fucking deep, bro. My chin was leaking, dog. Oh God, my chin was leaking. Bro, that shit was bad, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, that shit was bad. And I was like, the whole fucking like morning while like T.I. was like telling us what to do, I was just holding like a napkin up to my fucking like this. I was just like this. But really, I'm like checking every now and then, like, bro, shit's red as fuck. Like, this shit was deep as hell, bro. That was my first time ever shaving, bro. And then like I low key like realized, like, since I never really shaved before, it wasn't gonna grow back that quick. So I started shaving like every few days. And then, like, I'd still, like, nick myself every now and then, but then, like, most of the time, like, I would, you know what I'm saying, get a little clean, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes they'd be really getting in your face, like, you got a couple hairs right there, like, you ain't shaved today or some shit. But I was able to get away with it because I was a newbie to shaving, so. But yeah, that was rough, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, that shit was rough.
It'll make you feel better. I never talked about any of that with my dad.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Like,
and we didn't really play catch either.
Yeah. We played maybe like twice.
Yeah. More than me?
Okay, yeah.
Oh damn, I ain't even know that nigga. I ain't even know that nigga. I ain't play no catch or what the fuck. Did I play catch with my mom? Nah, I don't think my mom ever played catch with me.
Yeah.
I would call her and ask.
Do you think that what did you learn
She's
about
asleep
raising a
now.
kid from your father? Like, how do you think you would raise your kid any differently?
Oh, of course. I'd be in my kid's life 24/7 as much as I can. I suffered through a lot, and my father not being there, that affected me mentally. I suffered with depression. It sucks, you know, because it's like, oh, I see other kids with their father would pick them up, or they'd go out to the movies, like little simple things that you would do with mother and father. I never got to do. So
I think that's one of like the biggest advantages that someone could have is having both parents.
I guess, yeah, because it's 2 incomes in the household, so it does help.
But just the role model, just having.
Exactly, like, because you're growing up, you're finding out what the world is, and if you have a male figure, it's a lot different than just seeing it through your mother's perspective.
Do you want to have kids?
I would love to have kids, yeah.
How do you think you would, like, what example would you use to raise your son? Because you're saying that you don't really know what it's like to be a real man. Like, how would you raise a son?
Like an example? You're saying like the dad from Fresh Prince. That was my father figure.
You know the drill. The full podcast is on Patreon. I filmed 2 episodes on this topic. But I want you to watch the rest of the street interview because it perfectly outlines the problem I'm trying to show you.
Union Square. What day is it? March 20. What day is it today? Yeah, do you know what time it is? What time is it? No one knows the time anymore. The world's falling apart. The climate's dying. But it's a nice night.
Like said, no one knows the time anymore.
You see someone singing. Do you know what day it is? It's Friday. No, like what date? Like March what? See, no one knows, bro. 20. You sure? You don't seem positive at all. You think you're losing it a little? Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like it's in the air. It's in the air.
You're gonna have to sell this chain.
It's like 700. Hey, you want to buy my chain? You want to buy my chain real quick? Please? 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 I'll sell you my chain for $20. I'll sell you this chain for $20. I'll sell you this chain for $30. The white, you gotta bring it up for white people. Look at that.
He said you gotta bring it up for white people. But, nah, though, like, what this New York? Yeah? Yeah. Bro. These niggas in New York are different. Cause they see a nigga walking around with a camera, but they are minding their own business, bro. They be, bro, but a lot of them be NPCs though. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of NPCs be in these cities, bro. They just be feeling that shit. Random ass people that you would follow, and I guarantee you they would never make their destination, bro. They would just be moving around in the same fucking spots, and then all of a sudden they just disappear. And then when the day comes and it's time for that like lunch rush, they're out again. And it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, these niggas just be spawning in, bro, I swear.
Shining. I'm close.
I can't run as fast as I used to.
Oh, yeah? I'll play you for it. Nah, I'm not. You're going to beat me, so I know I'm not going to play you for it. $5, right? I'm outrunning you. I'm outrunning you.
And you don't know, I played basketball.
Look out of here. Yeah, in 1972.
In 1973. Woo!
2,000 on Patreon. Thank you. I'm very happy about that. I've never hit that before. That's dope. Bro, you know that I don't get brand deals. You know the content I make, it's not hard to explain. Like, this is why this shit is possible. It's dope. Really, I appreciate that so much.
www. I do gotta get on Sneako's Patreon, bro. I say that every time I watch one of Sneako's vids, bro, but I just be forgetting, bro. I be forgetting. On no cap, I be forgetting, bro. I'm on Playback's Patreon though. And I was tier 3, but then I realized I never joined any of the fucking Zoom meetings, so there was no point in me being tier 3. So I just went down to tier 1 like a couple months ago. But yeah, I've been fucking Playback Patreon, but they don't be dropping nothing consistent though. Like, I feel like as soon as the pod goes up, the uncut pod needs to be on. That's what I feel like. But you know what I'm saying, niggas be having other shit they gotta do though, so.
Much. Thank you. East Village, Lower East Side. Welcome, I'll show you around. Oh, it's changed so much since I was a kid. When I was a kid, they didn't have these city bikes and these white people were in the way. But back in the day, it was just completely different. The gentrification is, it's just like that smoothie places everywhere, yoga studios. Can you watch me like while I do my stuff?
What are you doing?
Like, I gotta go film for like 3 hours. Can you stay like post up here?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'll give you like $20, word? So I'll meet you here? Yeah, she'll be back. What would you do if he got in a fight tonight?
I'm fucking him up for you, Brody. Come on,
Man, what would you do if your girl got into a fight right now?
Watch.
Want to step in?
If I need to.
What would you expect him to do if you got into a fight with another female? Oh, it's on your girl. Oh, my fault. You guys.
But he would still do the same thing. He said, if something happened, you know I got your back. I'm like,
But that's already, you don't even got to speak about that.
What happens if he doesn't? Like, what would you think?
then
That's crazy.
that he's pussy.
Yeah, I think.
Would you still fuck with him after that?
No.
She shouldn't. That's some pussy shit.
You're not a real man if you don't do that?
Nah.
Would you expect the same of her?
If it was a bitch, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. A nigga hit her, I'm not with that shit.
Girl too? You fucking up a...
That's a fact. Like, if I'm with, you know what I'm saying? Like, if a nigga pull up on my shorty and then, like, try to, like, stick her shit, nigga, I'm sneaking that nigga. Actually, fuck sneaking that nigga. I'm picking that nigga up. Cause, bro, like, I'm really, like, bro, niggas be thinking I'm playing, bro. Like, I'm really not, like, bro, I'm really out here, bro. I'm not pussy. I'll pick a nigga up, drop that nigga on his neck, and I'm, like, I'm, bro, nigga gonna fuck around and get hurt, bro. That's all I'm saying.
A girl?
It gotta be a dyke or a stud.
What if she pretty?
I'm gonna kiss her before I whoop her ass.
If you got in a fight tonight, I mean, I'd step in. Like, I'd make sure that I'm the one doing the fighting, not her.
What if she started it?
If she started, I mean, same shit. Then I'd pick her up and be like, hey, this is not what we're doing tonight.
Date night?
Yeah.
Hinge?
No, real life.
Word. How you should do it?
Yeah, it's hard to, but it's possible. It's possible.
What was she doing when you met?
She was with her girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What'd say? What was his opening line?
Nothing. We didn't say anything.
She shot? Yo, bro. Keep doing you, bro. Imagine a girl came at her, she had to start throwing hands.
You know, I don't want to hit a girl, but I'd mush her real hard.
You got in a fight with the dude. What would you expect her to step in?
No, I would hope not.
I'll be throwing some hands though.
You're gonna start swinging?
Yeah.
She a shooter for real.
Yeah, you know, she shot her shot. She keeps the same energy.
The weirdest thing you did that you saw?
I wouldn't expect my girl to jump in. Like, say I'm fighting a nigga, I would not expect my girl to jump in. For two reasons. One, like, I get, like, uncontrollable whenever I'm mad. Like, I just start swinging on anything. Like, if I'm swinging on a nigga, I'm swinging on anything that moves. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a nigga have his mans, I'm fighting him and his mans, right? So then, boom, after I'm done fighting him and his mans, you know what I'm saying? Like, someone else might come, I'm swinging on them too. Of course, I'm gonna, like, look and I'm gonna make sure, like, oh, like, that's my shorty. Like, nah, like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But, like, in the heat of the moment, bro, like, I'm swinging, like, bro, like, don't be in my vicinity, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm gonna be swinging wide. And if I swing too wide or some shit, or I'm, like, I'm trying to weave and then you in the way and I hit you, like, shorty, back up. Go back or go hide somewhere, real talk, though. Because niggas don't fight no more. So if I'm fighting somebody, that means that they probably got a little mouse Cthulhu on them. You know what I'm saying? And we not with that, bro. We not with that mouse Cthulhu shit, bro. We throwing straight hands around here.
What I do tonight?
Take his dick out.
What?
Yeah, I'm a lesbian, so I don't want that, but thank you.
You saw the dick too?
I did see the dick too, but I also saw a guy on a really tall bike, and I don't know how to ride a bike.
I think the dick is crazier than that, though.
If it was a big dick, that would be crazy, because usually they're tiny.
What was it looking like?
Like, I'd sit on it, but not for a long period of time. Yeah. Like, imagine if you saw a woman on the train flicking the bean. What would you think? Like, flicking the bean on the A train.
I might start jerking off.
You're what? Well.
You're what?
No, I was just.
Start jerking off. He said.
Oh, I thought he said he.
I feel like you would just answer your question. Why?
Join in.
Come on. Ladies,
Public
start
sex,
flicking
but
your bean.
mutual. Lesson learned here, everyone flick your bean on the A train.
My friend got in a fight earlier and this dude broke his nose.
Did you help him out?
I tried to bring him to the hospital, but they don't let visitors in, so we went to a bar.
What would you do if you got in a fight tonight?
If I got in a fight,
If you got in a fight.
man, I'm way too at peace with myself to fight anyone. Fuck, I don't even think about that mindset. I'm just living in the present. Like right now, I don't really think much about the future.
Yeah, this dude's nose is broken in half. Fuck. I mean, damage is done. It's not good.
That's about it, though. I don't know, man. Shit.
We out of Brooklyn.
First damage is done. It's not good.
Y'all know the vibe. For the trappers, for the drill rappers, however y'all want to do it, that's what we do. See?
That's your man's right here?
Say that, yeah, that's my man's Bonsi right there, you feel me?
What would you do if you got into a fight?
Into a fight?
What would I do? I'm gonna fight. What you mean? We gonna fight.
Niggas getting jumped, you heard? Look, we got Zah fucking niggas up, man. Fuck all that.
Yeah, period, Pooh.
Period. I know the vibe, man. We outside.
Okay, you guys are a couple?
Yes.
What would you do if she got into a fight tonight?
With another girl?
With a girl, we'll start, yeah. What do you think?
He'd have my back. Or he would honestly, he'd honestly.
Chat, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say a word. I'm not gonna say a word. Not gonna say a word.
So you like go like this, and he'd pick me up and probably escort me.
She can take care of herself, but I wouldn't want her to get hurt. That's all.
Has that happened before?
When we first started dating, we were at a concert and she got into it with a chick, so I picked her up and moved her out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What would you do if you saw somebody like grab her ass at a bar?
Guy or girl?
A dyke.
No.
That'd be cool. I'd be alright with it.
Like a young MA dyke, like lesbian.
Maybe she could kick my ass.
Yeah.
I would feel inferior, but I probably wouldn't say anything.
If it was to do, what would you do?
I would say, yo, that's a little disrespectful, you know?
What would you expect him to do?
Kick his ass.
I'm not beating no nigga ass like that. I'm just not. I'm pressing that nigga. Now if it escalates up to that point to where he swing on me for a girl that's not even his, then yeah, that's crazy, bro. I'm pressing that nigga for sure. I'm like, hey yo, dog, get your hands off my girl, bro. Get your hands off my girl, real talk, you heard? Get your hands off my girl, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I'll press that nigga for sure, but I'm not doing nothing else other than that, bro. Out your damn mind. I'm not swinging on a nigga for no fucking reason because that nigga can have, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm telling you, I've seen it, bro. I've seen it happen. Niggas don't fight no more. So there's no reason for me to fight a nigga. If we out in public especially. Somebody gonna have that toolie on him. Nigga let that bitch bang. Then you ain't gonna have no boyfriend no more.
Right on the spot?
Yeah. No?
Yeah, disrespect. That seems pretty mild for what he did. He grabbed her ass. All that is.
Guy hit me in the face.
Oh.
No.
Whoa. Okay, a guy hits her, then yeah, I'm swinging on that nigga. Because I wouldn't expect her to swing on him. He swing on her. Nigga, I'm getting up. Like, yo, what's good, nigga? Try to throw a punch. Pick him up and drop him on his head. GG's after that, because I'm on top.
In the ass. You grabbed the ass.
Oh, grab my ass? Oh, you should do something.
I feel like this interview has like derailed so far.
Nah, it's the good part now. We're trying to
I can take care of myself though. I'd hit him in the face first before he had to do anything, so it's fine.
For what it's worth, if a dude grabbed her ass, I would definitely have to say something, but I'm not looking to get into an altercation.
Yeah.
By any means. I just would like to make it known that's not really the right thing to do, you know?
Oh yeah, he better slap bitches off me.
Whoop somebody's ass. Anything else?
We ain't getting in no fight. I'm too cute for that.
So you work at a thrift store right here?
Well, I own a vintage shop.
That's really dope. I thought you were like 24. Now you say that you probably got to be 32 based on that.
Do I look 30?
You don't look, but I'm saying you look 24.
I look 24. Okay, you got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you own your little shit. All right, what's the weirdest thing you've seen a guy do when they come in there?
Kiss my hand.
Grab it and kiss it?
Yeah, he was like flirting very heavily, and it was like 11:30 a.m. on like a Monday. It was too much.
Yeah. Why didn't?
What? Bro, y'all gotta stop being weird, bro. Y'all gotta stop being weird, bro. Y'all be making my job so much harder, bro. Y'all are so fucking weird. Fuck.
Why didn't you yank the hand away?
I was alone. Okay, maybe that was like, I don't know.
Clipping out. Hold on.
You're a little into it?
Maybe I shouldn't have answered that. Maybe that was a bad answer.
No, I mean, if it's true, it's true. What do you think is different about being a business owner as a woman at this young age compared to a man?
I kind of don't even like to think of it that way. I just like to think of I don't even like. I mean, like, I'm all for. Damn, maybe that's a bad answer. You can't put this in here.
Say
but,
what you
like,
think. You don't need to lie.
as a woman, like, I feel empowered that I'm doing my own thing, but like anyone should feel empowered that's doing their own thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to think about gender like that. You know,
You
like.
think some women let that hold them back, that they think that men have privilege?
Oh God, you really can't post this. You can't. I'm gonna get canceled because. Well, say that question again.
Do you think that some women let that hold them back, that they think that men have privilege compared to them?
I mean, I'm sure some women think that way, but I don't think anyone should think that way.
But do you think a lot of women, like, they're held back by that idea?
If they are, I don't think they should, because we're in 2022 and we can do anything. We have.
What do you think? You're kind of avoiding the question.
No, I for real, I can't do
Okay,
it.
okay, okay.
I can't, like, I'm
That's
gonna get
okay.
canceled. Like, I'm gonna get canceled.
Isn't that crazy that you can get canceled for saying what you really think?
Yes.
Isn't that wild?
You can't.
You don't even say what you don't even say.
You seriously? I don't give anyone permission to post this. You can't post this part about the women.
What?
You can't. You can't. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm sorry.
What part do I have to cut out? You won't get canceled. She was being honest. She seems like you're for all for women empowerment.
You were asking like questions.
But you're a feminist, right?
Oh. Yeah. Yes, of course. I'm all for women.
You're all for women's right.
Yes.
And you think the wage gap is wrong? So you don't.
I can't do this.
I didn't even. I was just asking.
Men are not oppressing me in any direct way. My business and my vision has nothing to do with that. Like, that doesn't even come in line with what my vision is. You know, like, I'm not even thinking about that because I have other things to worry about. Like that.
What does thinking that do? When you think that you are oppressed, what does that do?
Bro, it's so scary. The fact that she's like this afraid, like, oh my god, if I don't post this, I'm gonna get canceled. Like, bro, chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, relax. It's okay. You're not saying nothing crazy. The only way you'd get canceled is if you just like, women belong in the kitchen, you know, or some like crazy shit. That's the only way you getting canceled, bro. Like, what the fuck? And even then, nobody's just out here canceling anybody. You can't cancel anybody. That's a common misconception. Regular niggas just can't get canceled, bro. Because that's not... You're not at, like, the tier to get canceled. I don't think we're regular person. Like, me. I don't think I can get canceled, bro. To be honest, I don't think I can. Because it's like... You have to reach a certain point in order to get canceled. Like, say I did something that was, like, cancelable. And then, like, that cancelable thing put me up to the... Like, propelled me up, like, a couple tiers. And now I'm at the point where, like, I can legit be fucking canceled. And that's the reason why is because, you know what I mean?
It's holding you back.
So when did you open this store?
Last June.
What's it like being in charge of other men?
Why are you asking these questions?
You gotta give them orders.
What do you mean?
You boss around other men.
Yeah, I boss around everyone because I'm the boss.
Well, what's it like bossing other men?
It's just like bossing around the women. It's the same thing. I'm bossing around other humans.
You feel like they take it the same way? I'm asking genuinely. You don't notice like a power thing, like some ego tripping?
Because I'm the boss. Everyone's listening to me. No. Everyone's scared of me.
She's the man.
There you go. Well, not scared of me, but you know what I mean.
Do you think every girl it would be capable of like leading in that capacity? Or do you think it's specific to some women?
No, I just think it's specific to some people. I think you either like have that leadership trait in you and like that's what you know you want to do, or you don't.
Do you think it matters if you date someone that's more successful than you, or do they have to be less successful?
Well, I think number one, it doesn't even matter about success. You just have to like vibe with them.
You don't think a lot of girls your age would disagree and say like, there's no way I could open a business? Like, you don't think?
Why would you think that way? Why would you limit yourself?
I don't know, but I that's what I hear.
Why do people have these limiting thoughts? Like, I don't get it.
Isn't it easier to blame that instead of blaming yourself? If you blame it on your gender, then you don't have to like take accountability that you're not that talented.
Well, yeah, that's the easy way out, but like, I would not want to do that.
Can you show me around a little? I want to see a little more.
Hoodies, like button-ups, flannels. Yeah,
It reminds me of the early 2000s a lot.
Yeah, it's like cozy bedroom vibes.
How did you get those up to the top without a strong man to reach it? Okay.
Inside the phone basket was a bike.
Do You Matter is a crazy